Hi everyone. I welcome everyone to this broadcast, and I would like to apologize for starting this broadcast late. That was as a result of some network issues that we had to resolve. But now they are resolved and we can get started. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have tuned in to this channel at this time. Today we want to look at how to create an online course. It is obvious that in today's digital world, where individuals and organizations are going digital in virtually every field of life, you might be wondering how uh, you can tap into the digital industry, how you can avail yourself of the vast opportunities online. And it is obvious that everyone can tap into the digital industry. And when I'm talking about the digital industry, I'm talking about the fact that we live in the 21st century, and both governments, individuals, organizations are going digital. You have billions of people going online. And so there are opportunities that exist online. And our recent experience with COVID-19 reinforced this reality that there's need for one to think of having some share of the business that is going on online. And one of the best ways to do this is by creating online courses. When you create an online course, that single online course can open a door of residual income for you for the whole of your lifetime. And even after you are gone, your children and your children's children will be earning income from that online course as long as the internet exists. And so this is why we are devoting tonight's lecture to looking at how to create an online course. I have created and published several courses on several online platforms, including Udemy. So I am going to share my experience with you. I'm going to walk you through the process of creating, publishing, and selling an online course. And you may be wondering, who exactly are the people who can create an online course? I must say that anyone who wishes to create an online course can do so, because no one has a monopoly of knowledge. And in whichever field you are operating, you have some skill, you have some knowledge to share. Why not? You can articulate your ideas and package your content into a course which you can publish online and start earning some income from that. So if you are a teacher in a private school, in a public school, if you are a retired teacher, if you are a civil servant, if you are a banker, if you are an entrepreneur online or offline, if you are a stay-at-home mother, and whatever occupation you are into, you can create an online course, because we are living in the information age and billions of people are searching online for different pieces of information. And if you have some skill that you have acquired that you can articulate into a course, then why not? You too can publish your course online. And that is exactly why we are looking at it tonight. So let's get started with a quick look at the agenda for tonight's broadcast. I like setting an agenda for uh, every broadcast. And so our agenda is simply AB. A contains the item, why should you create an online course? And B simply asks how, and that has to do with the steps you need to take. And we have 7 steps, to take. Number 1, choose a selling topic for your course. Number 2, find out your target audience. Number 3, choose your online platform and software. Number 4, create your course outline. 5, create your course content. 6, publish your course. And 7, promote your course. So we are going to look at how to create an online course in 7 simple and easy steps. So let's get started with, why you should create an online course. There are 3 simple reasons. 1, it is profitable. 2, it's easy to create and sell. 3, you too can do it, and I will show you how. There's no doubt that running online courses is one of the most profitable online businesses. What you probably do not quite know is that you can easily create your own online course for free. And this is the focus of tonight's lecture. I'm going to show you the step-by-step process for creating a profitable online course in a few easy steps and at little or no cost at all. All right, so that's exactly the beauty of tonight's lecture. And let's begin to look at the steps. You can just look at the steps once again, but let's begin to take them one by one. We'll begin with number 1, choose a selling topic for your course. Now, what you need to do is to choose the right subject matter in line with your niche. All right, your niche is the particular field of activity. There's always a field of specialization, and that is really one thing that enables one to do something and achieve success in it, because this is the area in which you can do best. So you need to consider where your expertise lies. There is always the issue of talent, the question of talent. What are you talented in? What are you best in? So you need to look at that. But the topic you choose is entirely up to you, and you can the topic can be pretty much anything. If you are specialized in baking cakes, then you choose a topic in that, how to bake a cake, possibly chocolate cake or any other variety that you specialize in. Are you specialized in website design? Are you specialized in creative writing? Are you specialized in any subject? All right. You may be especially a master of any subject. It could be an academic subject. It could be a practical skill that you have learned, and you can teach people something that will help them to start earning a living. All right. And so the next thing is to research the topic extensively. This is really very important. And in researching the topic, you need to consider the demand of your target audience. Your topic must meet their specific needs. Nobody is interested in anything until they discover there's something in it that meets their specific need or provides a solution to their serious problem. Nobody is going to be interested in what you are doing until there is something in what you are doing that meets their own need. Human being by nature is self-centered, all right? Unless you provide something that meets somebody's need, he or she is not going to be interested in it. So that is what will guide you in choosing a topic. And of course, in researching the topic, because it's an online business, you have to Google it. When I say Google it, simply type something on the Google search engine, and it will bring out, a myriad of results, and you will look through it, and that will give you idea about what people are searching for. Because anyone who types something on online, anybody who is searching for something on a web page is looking for something. Is either looking for a question, an answer to a question, or a solution to a problem. And so what people type on the internet and they are searching for is something they are interested in. So, that's how you find out exactly what is trending and what is on a high demand, and that will determine the kind of topic you choose. Now, having said that, step 2 is to find out your target audience, and this is very important. Identifying your target audience will help you to ascertain the exact content they want and how to ensure that you meet their specific needs. Because as I earlier said, unless you meet somebody's need, he or she is not going to be interested in what you are doing. Okay? So it is very important for you to identify what your audience needs. And how do you identify your target audience? Who exactly are your target audience? Your target audience are those who are interested in your marketing message, which, by the way, highlights advantages and benefits of your product or service. Whatever you are presenting online, whether it is a digital product or a service you render to people, your message highlights the benefits, what people can benefit from what you are doing. And these benefits will, find a space in people's hearts and minds. Because there are, for example, I created English classes online. I teach English, and students who are at school, they are my target audience. And teachers who are looking for material for their classroom teaching, they are my target audience. So your target audience, could be students, they could be company employees, they could be stay-at-home mothers, they could be media officers, they could be the entire society. It depends on your own field of specialization. All right? So that is exactly, you need to actually know who your target audience are. And step number 3, you need to choose your online platform and software. It could be your own website. All right? If you are starting off, you may not have the wherewithal to create your own website, but there are, a number of existing platforms where you can, create and publish your online course, such as Udemy, Skillshare, Thinkific, Teachable. There are many platforms. Udemy is a platform that is globally known. I've created several courses on Udemy, and one of the courses I created recently received 4-star review. I started not long ago, but is the moment you create an online course and people discover that it provides valuable content, they will be interested in it. So I've also created some online courses on my own platforms, and there are also platforms that we will give you the opportunity to create landing pages, all right, where you can also create some content that will draw people's attention to the online courses you have created in other platforms. So there are a number of platforms where you can create your online courses. I have created a platform on Google Sites, which is a completely free, platform where you can create anything. You can create a website free of charge, and I have done some videos on how you can create a website free of charge on Google Sites. And you can create also a platform uh, where you can publish your online courses as well. You can create a classroom even on Google free of charge. I've created and uploaded a video that will show you how to create your Google Classroom. So there are so many platforms that will offer you opportunity to create and publish your courses online. Now, step number 4, create your course outline. Everything that you need to do and do well needs some measure of planning. The course outline shows how you will communicate your knowledge to students. It gives the structure and overview of the subtopics, the sections, or modules to be covered, as well as the learning outcome, what you intend to achieve, your learning objectives, and all that. You need to start with an introduction that gives an overview of what the course is all about, and then give an outline of the various sections that make up the course. It's important that whatever content you present online should be structured in a way that people can consume step by step. It shouldn't be something that is created at random that leaves one wondering where to start and all that. So just a bit of organization. You have to organize your information in a way that will be consumable by those who will consume the content. And having said that, that creating the course outline has to do with the preparatory stage. Then create your course content. Now, this is the stage at which you begin to build your course, all right? Your course outline gives you the guide with which your content. You have to choose the type of content to create, such as text, video, screencasting, or a combination of various types of content. I've put together a complete video training, a complete training course on how to set up your own online teaching business. You can click on the link below in the description section if you want to be part of that complete course, because what I am sharing with you now, we don't have all the time to really go into details, but in that course, I'm going to take you to the various software, various websites, various platforms, and show you, step by step how to create everything you need to create. So if you want to sign up for that course, you will find the link in the description section. And by the way, if you really are passionate about English classes online, and if you desire to support English classes online a little bit further, we are launching a new novel that was written and published online recently. You will find a link. The title is The Explosive Secrets. For those who have interest in creative writing, and those who enjoy, reading a novel. You know, there are a lot of things you can learn. It's not only about the things we do every day. Sometimes we take time to reflect, and stories are a way of giving you new insights into life by, taking you into the recesses of other people's minds and share other people's feelings, other people's pains, other people's ideas, and you learn from that in a special way. And by the way, you can also, uh, learn how to write, learn how to share your story, because you may not even know that storytelling is a powerful tool even for uh, selling your products and services. In everything we do in life, storytelling is a very powerful tool. you know and if you even read the scripture, you discover that the ideas that our Lord brought to earth, he shared these ideas through storytelling. And there are a lot of people who are beginning to tell us, that storytelling is a powerful tool for projecting our ideas, even in the marketplace, all right? Because through storytelling, you connect with people easily. Well, that's a little bit of digression there. But on a more serious note, you can get a copy of that novel, newly published. We are launching it. Actually, we're presenting it to the online community. And if you are one of our friends, if you're part of our community, then one way in which you can support us is to pick a copy of that novel. It is presented as a giveaway prize, but there is a very little giveaway prize that we are giving for our friends to be able to pick a copy. But anyone who is interested in, you know, uh, giving us a support by launching it could even do something more than the little uh, giveaway prize that we have attached to that novel. You will find a link in the description box. Now, having said that, let's now get to step number 6. Step number 6 is to publish your course. All right? And once you have created your course content, the next step is to publish the course on your chosen online platform. As I earlier mentioned, you can publish your online course on your personal website. Well, when I started my online teaching business, I didn't start a website immediately. I started, small, okay? And when I started, actually, it might interest you to know that I didn't have much, to start with. I didn't know how to create a video. I didn't know how to edit a video. And although I had a laptop, I didn't even know how to use it for video creation and video editing. So I started with my mobile phone. So what I'm saying is that you can start. Don't wait until you know everything, and don't wait until you have everything. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, and that single step is the most important step, because without that first step, there would be no journey at all. Now, when you take that first step, it is the giant step, by the way, because when you start, that is a step of faith, and then other things begin to fall into place. Things you didn't know, you begin to learn them, because what I really discovered from my personal experience is that the best way to learn to do something is to start doing it. And it might interest you that Nobody becomes an expert the moment he or she graduates from the best university in this world. You know, even if you are graduating from the best university in the world, what makes you perfect is practice. It's not the theoretical knowledge you have, you have learned in the course of your training or education. It is when you begin to put it in practice, and that is why, as the English say, practice makes perfect. So until you start doing something, you might not really know the nitty gritty. You might not get to the nitty gritty of doing it. You might know something faintly, but it is when you start doing it that you start really knowing how to do it. So the best way to learn to do something is to start doing it. And I'm sharing my own personal experience with you. Here I am today doing the live stream. I never knew anything that was called live stream, all right? And I never knew anything that was called video editing or video creation or video. I didn't know anything about it. But I started with my mobile phone and gradually I learned. That's why if you go back to the video lessons I created when I started, they are very, very low, all right? They are not of any quality at all. They are nothing to write home about, but I started anyhow. And that step actually was what I needed to get to where I am, and I'm still learning, okay? Learning never stops until you get to your grave. And anybody who stops learning stops dying intellectually. So what I'm saying, encourage you, not to impress you, but to impress upon you the indisputable fact that the only way you can learn to become an expert is to start doing it. Practice is what takes you from the stage of a beginner to the advanced stage or the stage of expertise. So having said that, you can publish your online course on your personal website. I created a website for English classes online. You might visit it, and that might also give you some idea as to how you can create your own. Simply type on any Google search engine www.englishclassesonline.com.ng, and that will take you to our website for English classes online. And that is one website that actually is not just a platform for learning, but it doubles as a platform where you can earn while learning. So there are a lot of opportunities that you are going to meet on that website if you visit it. So I encourage you to go ahead and visit our website, and you might find a lot of resources that will help you in your own endeavor, in your decision, in your determination to create your own online business. Now, having said that, let's go to the last but not the least, and that is to promote your course. You know, having created your course, the next stage is to promote your course, and what will help you will be the search engines that are already online. All right, everything is online for you. And when we look at the search engines, you have different aspects of the search engine. You have search engine optimization, what people call SEO. This is the process of, um, ensuring that your site appears high on the list of results, search results. When people are searching for something online, that they will be able to see your own content, how you package this content. The key to getting more traffic lies in, ensuring that your content will be uh, optimized in such a case that it will always appear when people are searching for any information related to your own product or related to your own brand or related to this kind of service you are offering online. Now, all these will become quite clear to you if you will be able to sign up for that course, that training on how to set up your own online teaching business. You know, a lot of things are explained on that in that particular training. Then the next thing is search engine marketing, and that is the practice of marketing a business by using paid advertisements that appear on search engine result pages. You know, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads. There are a number of advertisements that people can place, all right? And that is search engine marketing. You want to use ads to, you know, target some people whom you believe will be interested in the kind of products you provide, and then they will be able to look at it and buy your product. Now, content marketing is the creation and sharing of online material such as videos, blogs, and social media posts that does not necessarily advertise your products and services directly, but they do this advertising indirectly. I can say that content marketing is an indirect way of advertising your products and services. You know, you start by providing content, and by the way, that is the modern way of marketing your goods and services, because it has been discovered that nobody likes to be sold. You know, people don't like when you are following them and all you are telling them is to buy something from you. People don't like that. You know, so but when you provide content that people are interested in, you know, that human instinct that always wants something free, you know, will be interested in valuable content, and people want something that they are not going to be asked to pay like that. So content marketing is a subtle way, is an indirect way of marketing your goods and services. And you start by creating content. For example, those of us who have created a YouTube channel, you know that you really have to do a lot of work, create a lot of content, you know. And when I created the YouTube channel for English classes online, we started from 0 subscriber, 0 watch hours, and we had to work hard to create content without receiving any payment for our services for a very long time, you know. And then when people discovered that there is valuable content on this channel, so people started developing interest, and before you knew it, we had already met the requirements. You know, the requirements for monetizing a YouTube channel is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And it might seem an uphill task, but if you have passion for what you are doing and you create content, within a short time you meet the requirements and you monetize your channel. And so people run ads on your channel and you get you get some revenue, you know, little by little, right, as they might say. So that is one thing, that's one example of content marketing. And of course, when it gets to a point where people become really interested in the kind of content you offer, that they go beyond subscribing to your channel and also begin to develop interest in some of your digital products. For example, there are quite a number of online community members that have actually seen the need to buy some of my ebooks, all right? And they were happy when they got the ebook because it helped them you know, uh, it helped them in their area. So that is just what content marketing is about, providing content, valuable content. And in the course of providing content, you also, draw the attention of people to the kind of products and services that you offer, which, by the way, will provide a solution to their problem. So it's a legitimate way of marketing your product, and it's a decent way. In fact, that is the most modern way of marketing. Most people, of course, might not be interested in it because it's not the get rich quick kind of marketing. It's a but it's a sure way, because there is an economic law which states that the person who gets paid is the one who brings value into the marketplace. And that justifies content marketing as a very powerful marketing strategy, because you are bringing content into the marketplace. It might take time, but by and by, people are going to pay you because you are bringing value into the marketplace. That is an economic law. If you want to get paid, you must bring value into the marketplace. Nobody is going to pay you because they like your face. The entire global economy is based on value exchange. People are going to exchange their money for value and not for anything else. So the people need to see value, and when they see value, they pay for it. Let me put it in another way. If somebody has a problem, a serious problem, and is looking for a solution to this problem, and then all of a sudden he becomes aware that you have this solution, you want to provide this solution. So if you say, I'm selling this for this amount, then he's ready to pay, because he has a problem that the value you are providing is going to solve. So when you provide a solution to people's problem, they are bound to pay you, because that is an economic law. And then another way of marketing your course is through social media marketing. All right. And that is the use of social media platforms to interact with your target audience, who eventually become your customers. All right. And so you use the social media platform like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and so on and so forth, to draw people's attention to the kind of products and services that you provide, by engaging them, sharing ideas with them, providing content to them. And in the course of that interaction, they discover that you have something to offer to them that is of great value. And it gets to a point where they go beyond mere curiosity, they go beyond mere interest, they go beyond subscribing to what you are doing, and even get to a point where they begin to patronize your products. So that is the way it works. Another one is email marketing. It's a form of direct marketing that uses email to promote your business, your products and services. Through email, you keep people aware. Let's assume you have just created a course and you need to inform people that this course might be useful to them. You send them an email, and this email is, this email list is what you have built over time. How do you build your email list? Sometimes you offer people something free of charge, and then in exchange for that, they provide their email address, and then you send that free gift to their email box, and through that you have established a relationship with them. So when you have a new product that you think might might be useful to them, then you send them an email, introducing that product. And that is the way to do it. So this, I think, will suffice for tonight's broadcast. And if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, you can leave them in the comments box below. Okay. I am looking forward to other broadcasts that we are going to have. And I would like you to go through the description section, and you find quite a lot of materials that I have put in there. All right. Some of them might be useful to you in one way or the other. So take time to browse through the description section. And if you are interested in any of those things, just click on the link and you'll be able to get what you want. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you for being part of today's episode. Once again, I apologize for starting late. That was as a result of some network issues, network acting up, and all that. So, but thank God we have been able to go through tonight's episode. There is a content creation center that I created on Google site, Benjamin's Content Creation Center, BCCC, and you can also visit that. And there are a lot that you might find interesting. So I want to say a big thank you to all of you for giving your massive support. And for those of you who couldn't attend this broadcast, who couldn't participate for one reason or the other, then the replay is always there. And you can always watch the replay and get to know how you can create your own online courses. But ultimately, if what we have presented tonight resonates with you, it might be needful for you to sign up for the complete training course on how to set up an online teaching business. You might ask yourself, why should I set up an online teaching business? What if you are already a teacher in a private school or a government school, for example? Then you can create an online teaching business as something that you can fall back upon when the rainy day eventually comes. With the unstable global economy and national economies, many companies and organizations are increasingly finding every excuse to downsize, right size, declare workers redundant, and all that. So there is no job security. If you are working anywhere, there's really no guarantee that that job will remain forever. And by the way, even if it remains, which actually is my prayer, if staying on the job is what you want, there will eventually come a time for retirement. And when you retire and there is nothing that you built as your own personal business that you can fall back upon, then it can be a real problem. So starting an online teaching business could be part of your retirement plan, all right? That when you retire from your job, then this is something you can really pay attention to and you can do that will earn you some income, okay? And by the way, if you are a teacher and you might want to create a source of extra income, which, by the way, is the way to go, because I hear most of my colleagues and friends always complain, and of course that's my own experience too, as a teacher who quit his job. All right, the pay is always not enough, and people will always tell you that the teacher's reward is in heaven. Today people are saying, teachers are saying, no, the reward is in heaven for those who under the heaven grade. But if you do a job here on earth, it is just right that you get the reward. So, you know, one way to really reward yourself for having worked so hard is to create something you can call your own, which you can do part-time, by the way. Nobody is saying you have to resign from your job. You can keep your job and still create an online teaching business part-time. And even if you are a government worker or whatever you may be doing right now, you can always find time, because online business is something you can do at any time. All right, even if you are on a journey or on a holiday, like teachers are on holiday now. All right, you have a lot of time, and then you can devote some time outside your official hours, and then do something that will bring you a additional income. If you are a stay-at-home mother and or a housewife, then it's not all the time you are busy with housework. You can take time and create something that can give you passive income. So, and all categories of people. If you are a student and undergraduate, this is the right time for you to begin to create something. Some of your colleagues, your predecessors who graduated so many years back, are still roaming the streets of the labor market, and they are looking for a job that is not there. So this actually is something that everyone who understands the value can dive into. And that is the reason we have actually taken time to discuss this. So we have just scratched the surface. But if you sign up for the training program, of course, this is where all the details that will be required to help you to start, are all there. So I urge you to go ahead and sign up. You will find the, you know, you will find it in the description section. You can join our program just by signing up. Okay. And once you sign up, of course, your training starts. And in no time at all, you can set up your own online teaching business. And that is the way it works. And the beauty of signing up and going through that program, which, by the way, is just a series of actionable steps that are simplified, made easy, that in fact anybody, no matter your academic background, can understand the steps to be taken, because they are so simplified, made so accessible, so everyone can understand the steps to take. And by the way, there are a lot of bonuses that have been made available to those who will sign up. 3 of my ebooks that will help you, give you adequate, comprehensive information about how to start this business. They are all there free of charge. One of them is how to turn your talents and skills, your ideas and skills into products. Another one is how to digitize and monetize your content. All right. Now, the other one will be 13 ways to uh, make money online. So all this will help you take you to different ramifications of what we are talking about, and you will be, just picking my brains in each of those products, because everything I have passed through, you know, you won't be able to make the mistakes I make and pass through the difficulties I passed, because what I have already packaged in all these things will give you the shortcut, because these are things I've tried, I have tested, I have proven, and then I just come out to show you this is the way you do it. So you don't have to pass the difficult road. The idea of how to do it easily is already presented to you. Okay, and so that is really the benefit of going through a training like this. So having said that, I want to say once again a big thank you to all of you. I look forward to seeing you in subsequent broadcast. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you click on the bell icon so that whenever a new video goes live on the channel, you'll be notified instantly. Goodbye for now. Good night, and have a good night's sleep. Remain blessed.